Hello there and welcome back to the channel with me, the Whiteseer, playing some more Settlement Survival today, and we are playing in our town of Venusville, and this is our extreme difficulty playthrough. And in the last episode we managed to get some more clothing production on the go up here. We have a couple of textile mills creating linen from the flax that we're now growing, and I think we had some flax before actually. I don't think we had this whole 910 just from the last harvest. And we've decided to jump in here and start making down jackets because they deserve a bit better clothing. We're kind of freezing to death a lot, and I'll be honest with you, I'm sure you feel the same. I'm getting pretty fed up with that, so we are changing it. And I think what we might do is let's keep this basic clothes shop for now. I think we will end up moving this at some point, and I just want to make sure. Yeah, we haven't blocked off any of our housing capabilities here, which is good. So we do have a couple of other issues. Ore is obviously very light on the ground at the moment. However, we have stacked a few more people in our mine, so that's the first thing. Secondly, we are slowly losing our timber reserve. This used to be about 1300, I think it's now 700. We are making all of our fuel now out of timber, and we're also producing planks because we're building a lot of new or higher tier buildings that require those planks. We do have another plantation here with 2 people in it, and they are not down to plant anything. So I think we've got 2 lots of peas here. I think we are going to go for some more oats. I think we have enough of the tequila, we do. So I'm just going to do that for now and let them guys crack on. And we are going to keep our eyes on, well, stone we're going to lose all of because we've told them to basically now build stone roads everywhere. We're going to keep our eye on wood, and that's just taken a big dump straight away, and we've just gone into the 600s. What are we actually building here that requires vast amounts of wood? Let's get that going, because we are making planks anyway. Yeah, we're making all of our furnace fuel here, the refined fuel, out of wood as well. So big demand on wood. Water, we've solved that problem, and food, we've certainly solved that problem. And we've got enough alcohol. Tools are on the increase. So yeah, that's now gone into the 500s. Let's stick another person on it. We might as well actually tell this forest farm to be built as well, or tell them to build the forest farm, I should say. Not telling the forest farm itself to actually be built. When we get some immigrants come in or some extra people graduate, we can potentially start building that and getting that on the go, because we don't want to run out. Yeah, down jackets, we actually have some in stock already, which is great. One in each of those places, which is good. We still don't have buffalo, which is really annoying. But I guess that's the way it is. We also added 2 more research institutes as well in the last episode, which we're hopefully going to unlock some more tech points with. And I believe, let's have a little look here, we were going down the route of getting to the corral, and we need rope for that. So for rope we needed knitting, and for knitting ideally, we can use flax actually, so we can skip out the whole reed farming for now, although reed farming is quite useful because we can make sandals from it. But I think we could skip that to save a step, so we could take knitting and use the flax from the fields, and then we could go straight into feed mill, eco pasture, animal slaughter, and the corral. So that's what, 5 more technology points we require, and that's what we're going to aim to do. Now we're probably not going to get all of those in this one episode, but we're going to get as far as we can. I wish they would just box these in and send them to my field, to be honest, because that would be really helpful right now. Or actually, it probably wouldn't be very helpful, because if we remove this, we can put fields in place to move some of these animals into. This is full. We could do with the warehouse as well, to be honest. We haven't taken the warehouse yet, have we? We haven't. And the transfer station. So that's 7 points minimum to get to where we would like to get to. And yeah, we're just going to trundle along until we get there, I think. Okay, so this field's being built. This one here is being supplied with the clay. How much clay do we actually have? 500. Okay, that's not too bad. We are down to 200 and, well, just under 200 wood now. We are going to hit the ceiling for fuel soon. So hopefully we can build a bit more of that up. And yeah, everything else looks great, to be honest. Just the wood situation. And the fact that we've got a lot of full warehousing space. Right, there's our first technology point. And we should probably go for knitting in order to start making ropes as soon as possible. So we're going to take that. And we need the knitter's hut, which doesn't need to be where I thought it needed to be, actually. So we can actually put a couple of those in here. Oh, it's a shame we can't slide that in there. Let's pop them. Okay, so here's a problem. This is the closed factory, and that is a 5x7. And actually, we've got to pause. We could have put 2 in side by side, and we didn't. So because of that, we've got messy space, which I don't like. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to demolish both of these buildings and rebuild them, which is a frivolous waste of materials, but I actually want to get that done that way. We've got 2 extra people, so I'm going to add an extra builder to get that done. We'll take them on off afterwards. Let's check what this ship's got, even though we can't really buy anything. Oh, rice seeds. Oh, that's such a shame. Rice seeds would have been epic. Is there any way we can get 3,000 coins very quickly? How much is alpaca wool worth? 2. So 1,500. Let's stick a person in here. And I would like 1,500. Not my stock, their transaction. Right, go. Make that happen. Make that happen as soon as you possibly can. Do I need to add an extra person on that ferry? Oh, one of our builders just died. Is it the vendor or is it the 12 days? They're not going to get that all over there in 12 days, are they? Right, let's I'm borrowing Darwin off of here and adding him over there. Let's borrow Norman as well, just as a labourer. I'm just going to borrow all of these guys as labourers and see if that will actually help speed this process up at all. Because they don't have far to take it. I guess this is all alpaca wool. 5 days, we're not going to make it, are we? Ah, missed it. Yeah, and it's gone. Oof. Okay, we missed our chance there. Let's put everybody back where they should be. We can take one person off of that water sawmill. Actually, let's leave one person on that, and they can. We want to keep 5,000 for survival here, but have 1,500 available at any one time, and they can start moving that over. And we have one extra person. I'm going to pop them on builder's cabin for now, just so we can get these closed factories and the clothes shop taken down. What's going on here? Oh, we've completely run out of wood. Perfect. Let's get an extra 2 people. Just 1 person then. And we are going to start having to fell some trees here. I know we're not going to get a lot for most of these trees, but we'll do what we can. There we go. Alright, cut them all down. As soon as we have the wool in place here, I'm going to take Norman back off of there. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, let's not stop at 200 linen, huh? Wow, 8,000 food now. I suppose we have just had a harvest. So hopefully now everyone's got time to take the trees down here. Because all of these farmers will probably be finished. Right, okay, that's that building down here. So we're now going to go for the clothes factory. We're going to put 2 in here. I might leave a little 1 gap between them. It's a shame it's not a 3 gap, but we're going to leave... If I leave a little gap between them, we could potentially put a road in between them and behind. Actually, no, I might just I'll bunch them up together for now. We can always cut this corner back in. Actually, I could probably put my knitting factories in there. There we go. Wow, we're up to 9,000 food now. This here is going to eventually be another flax field. So 2 flax, 2 tequila, and the rest food. Good. Okay, we've managed to claw some materials back. Right, now we should probably get rid of the stuff that's the furthest away. Just to keep our guys warm and relatively safe. Please don't die on us. We kind of need you. We've just lost somebody from old age. We can't afford to lose too many people here. It's quite difficult to get people born and through the system actually in extreme mode, as you can imagine. And yeah, we could do with not losing too many. Wow, we've hit our glass ceiling. This is going to be trees. Now, we could potentially take somebody off of this field, somebody off of that field. How much tequila have we actually got? Over 1,000. We could take somebody off of that field. And we could actually put these guys in... There's no point. Oh yeah, we could have them in there just to start that one off. And just keep our timber going, really. That's what we want. We kind of seem to be making headway everywhere else. We'd like to have nice green numbers all the way down the list here. We do have this, so let's go down our down jacket route here, and we are going back in with the linen. So she can start making some more. We do actually have some reserves still, which is good. And the other one can make regular rough clothes out of just wool. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And actually we can start... we have some iron tools there, so we can actually come along to the peas here and we can upgrade those ones. And then I believe it's this flax field next. And we can start just upgrading these. We can actually upgrade this field next, maybe the forest farm, to help with the efficiency there. We haven't been asked to make any housing lately, so... Oh wow, we've hit... Okay, so we've hit 500 fuel, glass, we've hit 500 bricks now. We're going to keep this going because I think it's... having these materials in abundance is always a good thing. Especially fuel. Let's go for 2,000 refined fuel and just keep those factories going. We still making planks? We are. We have 93 planks. Okay, we took a big hit on fuel over winter, as you would expect. Right, this here is rough clothes. We are just going to make those out of alpaca wool. Perfect. Right. Okay. Here we go. So we lost one person over winter, which isn't too bad. We have fields going. Okay. It's really hard to see the bits of the road that they've actually made and the bits of the road they haven't made yet. Okay, so we've done this big long stretch of road here, because we can see that the dirt track's gone from underneath it. Apart from this one square here. Well, they seem to have done a bit over the top there as well. Up to this corner. Okay, so they are actually replacing the roads. Yeah, you can see them slowing down. I mean, come on, walk on the road. We built it for a reason. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we could do with a person in there eventually, but we've got a backlog of clothes, which is good. And we've got more tools being made. How's this doing? There's 82% left in there. 89% left in there. We've run out of stone again. 14 students in our school. How are they doing actually? Let's check that. Let's have a little look and see when they are due to be released. I mean graduate. Graduate. It's not a prison. 89%. Also 89%. 65, 73. Yes. Right, okay, we've skipped there. Okay, these guys are pretty new students. Okay, so we've got a couple of people close. And we would be looking for them to be on... I don't know actually, we could probably do with them being in the quarry. Which is not a great place to be, but... or just as labourers. We're at that part of the game, I think, where we're just waiting. We're just waiting for more people to be able to get more resources and eventually more technology points. Did we take the school upgrade yet? We have. Okay, so that's useful. I'm going to hit the ceiling here for fuel in a second. I'm going to hit go here in a minute on housing. We've got a fair few people still in there. Actually, let's say go for these. We can get some more kids out of these guys. Sounds awful, but, you know. We're down a couple of hundred medicine in the last few game years, so I'm not too worried about that. Someone's become an adult and wants a new house. That's fine. We've just told them to build all the new houses, and we don't have anything else blocking that building. So, yeah, we need nets for this, don't we? Okay, fishing nets. Oh yes, that's something we want. Knitters' huts. Okay, so we can't put them in there. Can't put them there. We can put two here, though. Do we need this well here? I think we could move this well. if we remove this well, and I put my knitting huts both in here, for now, we put the well on the inside, or up here in the corner. Right, okay, it's done. Well, here we go. Yeah, so we can put the well on the inside here. Let's put our knitting huts in here. Like that. That leaves us the corner up there, so then we can put our well over here. Okay, we'll try that for now. Just trying to keep it fairly compact right now. Oh, we've got 4 people, so 2 people belong on the well. If we can put the other 2 people here making rope, that would be good. What's our flax reserve like? 476. That's not too bad. Let's stick somebody in here just making rough clothes out of linen for now. Out of alpaca wool. Okay, how are we doing for fuel here? It's good, we've hit the ceiling for fuel. Our timber's staying pretty much where it is. We're going to be using a lot of stone. 20, 40, 60, and 7. 67 more stone, so we have to wait for that. Yeah, this is packed. This is 100% full of water right now. So they are having to take it elsewhere. Yeah, we need those warehouses and the transfer stations as soon as possible, really. Yes, I'm liking this food number. I'm liking the food number a lot. Okay, we now have enough tools to potentially increase the efficiency here, which we're going to do. Increase the efficiency of the thing that we're going to be using to make fuel. Is that just grass? Yes. Cool. Things are looking okay. We've got 1,500 alpaca wool over there. We've still got somebody on the ferry as well. So if some decent seeds come in, we might be able to actually buy them this time, which would be really handy. Two more people want housing. Well, I mean, we've got loads of people in here that could potentially want housing. Okay, those are these people down here that are freezing. Hopefully these roads will be fixed at some point and they can get back to homes in time without freezing to death. We've got a new technology point. Right, now, here comes the question. Do we want to go down the corral so I can sort the top of our town out? Or do I want to go straight into logistics to make things easier? Because we could do with... Okay, well we need cut stone for the transfer station. So we're not going to get that anytime soon because we have no stone as it is. Greater storage. I mean, we've got stuff that's running out at the moment. Does it sit in... I wonder if it sits in the warehouse unless you have a transfer station to actually move it. I'm going to go down the agriculture route right now. And we're going to go down towards the corral. That's why we took the rope. So let's take that. We're going to move down that route right now. Like, most of this is going to get used up, I would have thought. $86 reserves for those, 88 reserves for those. Good. Get them. They're right here. I'm going to go on and on and on about it. Come on, guys, get the buffalo. I'm wondering whether it's time to start making some space for the corral. Best way to do that would to put these into there and start preparing the space to build the corrals in the middle here. So this is number 6 pasture. Oh, actually, are they both equally on here? They look like they're both kind of equally on here. Okay, we'll wait a second. Oh, fodder factory. Okay, so we want a couple of these as well. We're going to build these up here. We don't have the corn yet, so we can't really do anything, but I am going to not do that because I didn't really want it there. Yeah, now that's in the wrong place. So let's cancel that. Can I build 2 here? Yeah, we build them either side of the road like that. And then we do have space for the well. And I always forget where the well is. The well can just sit in there like that. It doesn't have to be accessed around all sides. Yeah, let's pop that in there. Make a nice area there for that. Okay, now, we don't need to build these yet. But we need to know that they're there. Okay, so let's transfer these to the number 6 pasture. All of them. And then we'll take the 3 people off here and we'll put the 3 people on here. So that should be fairly easy, and then we can demolish that one. And I bet we find a blooming buffalo now. You wait. That'll just be Murphy's Law. Merchant ship. Okay, so bell tower. Just out of interest, that bell tower. Larger scale, right? Okay, so not particularly important right now. Yeah, I'm not interested in any of that really. Okay, happy with most of that stuff. Right, guys, we're getting towards that time, so I'm actually going to call this the end of this episode now. I think we've made a little bit of headway this episode. We've built a few things that were required, that we had paused for quite some time, and we've got another forest farm on the go, just to keep excuse me, our timber up. Stone's an issue, and by the looks of things, next time we're going to have a little look at our fuel situation. I think we're just going to have to add some more people there. But you know, we've got two decent clothes factories on the go here, and our knitter's hut as well. Got one of those, and yes, not looking too bad. We're going to start planning the corrals, even though we're not quite there yet. But I'm sure we will be in the future. So thanks for the support. If you're not subscribed already, don't forget you can do that to help the channel out. And obviously hitting the like button and commenting helps the algorithm, and yeah, gets us a bit more coverage, or gets a bit more traffic pushed our way. Don't forget that you can also do that to help the channel out as well. Just want to say thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until that time, take care of yourselves and stay safe.